Okay, so now we're gonna toast to some good things that have been happening, like my spiderwort art studio finally has been roughed out for having electricity. Hi there, butterfly. Oh, it's nice and cool under here. This feels really good. Anyway, we got this moved out here. What all else have we had that's been good stuff this week? That's strange. I can't remember. Anyway, so we are going to toast, and he's already started, with Jameson Black Barrel Reserve Series. Yeah. So yeah, for everything good that's happened this weekend, there's been a lot of things, so it's hard to remember them all. Yeah, this is good stuff.
Sweet, with a little bit of smokiness.
Yep. And of course I always, excuse me, I always have an ice cube in mine, and my ice cube is a little bit melted, so that probably affects the taste a little bit, but I like it.
I put an ice cube in mine, but it melted too, so.
I'm dripping water down the front of me. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a good week. Met a new doctor and was impressed. That's not easy. I'm always skeptical. Anything that you want to toast?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I gotta get your shed finished out on the inside.
Yeah, we'll start working on that. And then one of the things we're going to do is go tomorrow to the big box stores and see what they've got. And yeah, start working on stuff. Yeah. I'll give you a kiss for good luck. People out
Nice.
for a nice bike ride. I don't know if those were Harleys or not. They sound like they could have been, maybe. That breeze under this tree is just wonderful. It's so cooling. We've been having like 90-degree temperatures. Of course, it usually always rains in the afternoon, and today all we got is it was like the sky sneezed just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I suppose thunderstorm, but
Yeah.
not much.
No, there wasn't even any thunder that I heard.
Flies are out.
Yeah, that's the downside. Flies are out everywhere this time of year. About the only time they're not out and about is like when it gets way down cold temperatures.
Yeah. So, of course, they're doing stuff over there in the blueberry field. Attracting them or not.
Right over there. They took out a bunch of plants or cut them way back. And then they've been running the tractors down through and doing some mulching and stuff like that. So, yep. We live in the Florida, I think you call it farm country. Farm's next door. Most everybody else around here is just on, I don't know, 5 acres, maybe 10.
Maybe they
An
have
acre
horses.
here and there. Yeah, they might have horses because this is Florida horse country as well. So, yeah.
Yep, getting up there.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's getting up there where people have, you can call it Florida horse country.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is also considered the edge of North Florida, the edge of Central Florida. We just say we live in North Florida because our weather's North Florida.
Yeah, pretty much.
We get the frost, we get the freezes, we get the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness where we live, we don't have a flood problem, at least on our property. And most properties around here are pretty good, except down near like some of the lakes that are on the chain of lakes. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of it, but there's Lake Harrison, and then you've got Lake Yale, and you got Lake Dora, and Lake Eustis. There's a whole chain of them that go up north and meet up with the St. Johns River. And the St. Johns River is the only river in the United States that flows north to then go out to the Atlantic. And it's a river that used to be used by pirates to sail down through these lakes and stuff and hide their treasure. So yeah, people use their metal detectors and stuff like that down around. I could use we should take ours out again and see if we can get some gold, and who knows what all else we might find.
Or if we get a hurricane up the Atlantic, maybe I could take it over there to the Treasure Coast.
Yep.
It's not too far away.
Yep. And the update on the dog is he has his good days, he has his bad days. He has a hard time with the storms that have been coming through in the afternoon, and he wants extra loving on that, which of course we're very willing to give him. But his muzzle's turning more and more white, and he sleeps more and more. So, you know, we've had a great 10 years with him. Anyway, okay, let's not end this on a sad note. Am I hearing cicadas? Or was that maybe some...
Crickets or frogs? Probably crickets.
Yeah. There's frogs that call for rain, too. Who knows? Yeah, hear them?
Yeah, frog.
That sounds like frog. Oh, remember on the farm when they would get to going and it was deafening? Oh my goodness.
And the hoot owls
Oh yeah.
participate.
Yep. The hoot owls sound like a bunch of monkeys out there in the forest. Yep. Fjord owls. Yep. And the immature ones would just hiss. It was just a whole thing that they did. They sit on this old scraggly oak and just...
So there you are in the middle of dark woods, and the owls are making these noises.
First time it happened after we moved to the farm, it was like, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And it was right outside our bedroom window because the house was 2-story, and we had a porch all the way around up there, as well as a porch all the way around up down on the bottom. And we had the windows open on that porch because it was enclosed. And Joe and I just sat straight up. Oh with some monkeys out there in the woods. We freaked out for just a second. And then after a bit they stopped. We went back to sleep, and when we went to the feed store to get our feed, we asked up there, anybody know what's going on out there in them woods? Oh yeah, you got them fjord owls. So after that, it didn't bother us, but man, it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we need to go. It's been 10 minutes. And if you have something to celebrate and you want a whiskey, Jameson, Black Barrel Reserve Series. Yeah, this is a good one. So you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week.